Ultra Manifestation Reviews. What you just saw is an optical illusion making your brain interpret the cars as being different sizes. This is an example of how our minds alter our perception of reality. Now, what if I told you that physical reality itself is the neural manifestation of your consciousness? And without the power of thoughts from your brain, reality as we know it today would cease to exist. Take a look around you and the greatest achievements of humanity itself. From the construction of the Great Pyramids of Giza to the marvel of modern technology. Everything around us that humans ever built and desired. Since the beginning of time. They all started as a simple thought. Every single one of your wants, your needs and dreams. Every desire you ever wished for. Whether it be fantastical fantasies of insane wealth. Being in the best health you've ever felt. Becoming physically younger and fitter than ever. Having loving and fulfilling relationships. Or enjoying complete and utter freedom. All of these outcomes were a result from your mind. And it all initially began as nothing but a simple thought. If you're currently not experiencing the kind of happiness in life that you deserve, whether it be from constantly being stressed out and worried, whether it be not having enough money, whether it be from health and physical ailments, then I have news for you that might sound almost too good to be true. In the next few moments, I'm going to prove to you conclusively that there is a simple, yet closely guarded secret 60-second process you can follow. That begins rewiring the neural connections in your brain so that you'll automatically manifest all that you desire in life, while simultaneously actively repelling what you do not desire. If you want to learn the 60-second ultra manifestation process that will kickstart the alignment of your subconscious with the most powerful hidden law of the universe, then watch very closely, and mark today's date because my story will absolutely change your life. This is not the law of attraction or the secret. This is not about reciting endless, useless affirmations. This is also not about the power of prayer. And this is definitely not airy-fairy woo-woo garbage. Whatever you think this presentation is about, I guarantee you have never heard of anything like this before. I grew up in Las Vegas and came from a broken household. My mom was 15 when she gave birth to me and my biological dad was always in and out of jail. When I was 14, I left school to help support my siblings because my mother was an alcoholic as the stress of raising 4 kids alone was too much for her to bear. At 18 I was kicked out of my mom's house because I beat my mother's then boyfriend in a match of poker. To my horror, she actually sided with him and booted me out to end up living in a park. So trust me when I tell you this. No matter what kind of struggles that brought you here, whether it be suffering from financial hardship, whether it be suffering from health-related anxiety, whether it be just a general feeling of unhappiness, there is a reason you found my video online today. Whether you realize it or not, it was not simply an accident. Some people call it fate, others may call it destiny. Whatever the case may be, it was a precise series of events and sequences that led to you being here. I know what it feels like to be sitting out on the street out in the rain, holding a sign, begging for food with people walking by giving me judgmental looks. I carried around the heavy pain of knowing I was abandoned by my father, and my own mother, like a ball and chain around my ankle. Looking back at my life only a few years ago being on the verge of suicide, it's hard to believe that was my everyday reality. I was broke, hopeless, depressed, and worst of all, lonely. But all of that has changed, and this is thankfully all in the past. Because now as a self-made millionaire, traveling the world giving motivational seminars, my life is a complete dream. And it all came down to just a quick ultra-manifestation process that only took 60 seconds to start. Which eventually aligned my subconscious to the universe, to rewire the brain networks operating inside my mind. And it didn't require reading and studying hours of self-help books. It didn't require paying thousands of dollars attending high-ticket training boot camps. It didn't require focused meditation or anything like that. In fact, it all began with a 60-second test one night before I went to sleep at night. And before I knew it, I was automatically manifesting unbridled wealth, love, happiness, prosperity and freedom into my everyday life. What most people don't realize is that the human subconscious mind is the most powerful entity in the known universe. Your subconscious controls your reality around you. Things that happen to you in your life, good or bad, has a direct link to the quantum realm, and the universe. Sometimes, your subconscious mind can become out of tune, so to speak, almost like a neglected piano. The more time that goes on without retuning your subconscious, the more out of control your life will become. You see, experiments in the quantum realm indicate that when we use our brain to think, we emit brain and energy waves. That is why when we think of happy things, our body physiologically reacts in the same way and generates positive human energy fields, resulting in a happy and uplifting mood. So it is scientifically true and literally accurate when people say that we become what we think about. But what if I told you human energy fields, that began as mere thoughts, actually physically interact and influence the quantum field surrounding? Read more Ultra Manifestation reviews, please click link in description below.